Obviously, I'm not from the Moon Temple. That is a Western concept in these times, right? It's white supremacy in its liberal form. So now let's overkill the idea of Gaia, Gaia, okay? The game, right? Quote unquote gay, and for those people, them, they're referring to them, and everyone, they're allowing, quote unquote, me, okay? So everyone else who's of the world, okay, they're all of the world. Everyone else is in trickle-down Western globalist LGBT or homosexual pedo with impunity energy. It comes down from these people who get a kick out of being sexually immoral with whoever they want, and they get a kick out of doing it to kids. And part of that has to do with generations of breeding toward evil and it not being enough to just abuse adults. And of course, turning out people into being gay when they're younger. All right. So first of all, we need to understand what gay isn't before we understand what gay energy is. The only thing gay energy isn't is the core point of reference and those who come into his spirit. Everything else is of this world, which by default is gay. There are countless animals where you have difficulty telling the difference between the male and the female. It's kind of the Earth's kind of natural way to kind of blur the line a certain way. Okay, so unless someone reaches toward the core of righteousness, truth, and true love, true potent heterosexual love, they're gay. That's why the gay community says love wins, because it's their Western twist of love that everyone other than me has accepted. All right. And then my parents, right? Because by default they're blameless, because my dad's from the blameless line. My mom became one flesh with him. It's very simple. This is not religious. This is factual, logical. This is reason. There's no way around this. There's no viable counter argument. Again, everyone else is in trickle-down Western globalist, homosexual, or LGBT, pedo with impunity energy. Okay? Rainbow energy. Now let's talk about the groups, and we'll go over how they accomplish this real briefly in terms of people's relationships with each other, social relations, gender relations, and we'll wrap it up. All right, so basically you have a sugary gay culture, right? It's sugar, right? Happy, right? But they're really having fun. It's not true, profound, divine happiness. It's fun. It's illusion. It's sugar. It's the amusement parks. It's the cartoons, Bugs Bunny kissing them on the lips, right? It is this gay sugar energy. Okay? Think about what that is. If you don't know exactly what I'm saying, pause it and think about it. It's the gay, sugar, hyper little kid, humping anything energy. Bugs Bunny. Okay? All right. The Willy Wonka, he's homosexual, right? He's bisexual. He's probably a pedo. That is the idea that he spreads, that he's communicating. Okay? The plantations, the sugar cane, not just the cotton, the sugar cane. They had the black people who are seen as the most manly because of their association with the core, which is in a black African sub-Saharan martial art order. Okay? Shaka Zulu times infinity. Okay? I could outmaneuver him in no time and cut out his heart. Okay? So it's a core of focused masculinity, focused moral intensity, potent righteousness because of obedience to the core of righteousness, obeying the principles of what it means to be righteousness, the accompanying moral code. Classical music, all those wig-wearing guys, gay. The British wigs, the French wigs, the German wigs, all those wig-wearing guys, it's gay for them to do it. Soft-faced, effeminate wig, gay. Heavy metal, rock and roll, ska, punk, the plays, the entertainment industry, the TVs, the movies, all gay. The idea of an orgy is gay. It's bisexual. It's gender neutral. When you're having sex in the same room as someone else, as another man having sex, even if you're both having sex with women, it's gay. These guys like to slap each other on the asses, okay, and make goofy, silly faces and go, yeah! It's some gay-ass fucking stuff, okay? The wrestling, the Greco-Roman context, gay. The biking, bike, bi, quote-unquote, ki. Okay, it's Ki is the earth deity, like G. G is another word for Ki, who is Gaia when the Greco-Romans kind of extracted the potent homosexual idea from it. Okay. The clothing is gay. The vehicles, look at vehicles very carefully. You can tell they're designed by gay people. It's like those the bikes, the motorcycles that are in between a scooter and a Harley or something. They have the windshield, right? They're homosexual as hell. Okay? The emos are gay. The goths are gay. All these bands are gay. They have their long hair. They're skinny, kind of gender neutral, kind of lesbian energy. Gay guys. Okay? The lesbian with the dildo is like a skinny rock and roll guy with a guitar. Okay? They're gay. The fraternities are part of how it spread. Okay? Greek societies, geek, Greek, and freak are connected. College societies, they're gender neutral. They're slapping each other on the ass, gay, nerd, energy type weirdos. You're an idiot if you don't see it that way. Wearing aprons and avoiding the martial art order and talking about science and philosophy is a gay Western direction. Masons are in a gay energy. All right, so let's look at communication. Why do females choose this gay energy? When the word sexy makes it clear. Sex-see. The ideal man is the pharaoh, in my sabotage form or otherwise, the top martial arts, the true pharaoh, not magic card, gay, ninny nonsense. Sage, backwards, is e-gaze, right? Phonetics applied, sounds, a sound argument. E-gaze. Mage, backwards, is e-game or e-gay, M for magic. Okay? That is what's going on, period. I know this from so many levels. I know this from hanging out with thugs on the street. I know this from researching this type of stuff for over 20 years with valid sources, over 10,000 valid sources. I know this firsthand. I know this from being sabotaged by all these groups who are led by their LGBT pedo core. So communication, community, right? Impunity, immunity. Okay? Moon, come moon at E, community. Okay? So there's expectations. People are social norm fanatics. And listen carefully. Who is more of a social norm fanatic than the gay guy? You know, they're more like a valley girl than a valley girl the way they talk. They insist on social norms. They're fanatically fixated on having their way. Think about the hairdressers, the movie directors. These guys, when they get any semblance of power, focus. They go, no, no, no. You know, like they're not trying to inject their homosexuality, but they are. Okay? And I'm not saying discriminate against. If you choose down, you pretty much chose to serve the gays. There's no point in discriminating against them. Okay? Either you're going up, or you may as well bend the fuck over and your kid too. There's no logic beyond that, because over time the world is going to get more techie, more gay. All the E words are gay. Effeminate, evil, evil. The devil is gay. Okay? Do the fucking math. All right. So let's look at this. Say me when I'm younger. I was an athlete, okay? All my life, I was nice, I was smart, I was fun to be around. I wasn't always this bitter, making videos all angry all the time. I was a fun guy, a nice guy. Say, hey, how you doing? You know, do you want to maybe go for a cup of coffee or something? This kind of heartfelt guy, okay? So why did they refuse it for gay energy, social norm, beta garbage? Well, it has to do with the opposition view, which is money, social status, and clothes. Image, again, has the word E, gay, M-I, magic I, or quote-unquote me. Okay? I, gay, me, image scrambled. Okay? You get I, you get the G-A, you get the me. Okay? That's them. I'm not gay. That's them. Everyone else in the world. I'm focused on the core, which takes seriousness and not gay energy. They're like, oh. You know how gays sound when they do the little hand gestures, they speak of their lisp, and they're gay. They're not serious. They're unfocused. Circus versus focus. Falcon focus versus set, jackal, boar, every other animal unfocused relative to the falcon except for the leopard. Even the lion, it can be seen as a big, angry, gay beast. Okay? Because it's the leopard that focuses and strikes masterfully. The lion is just unfocused, just like the tiger. That's why they have a song called The Eye of a Tiger. And they say they're looking out for their rivals. They're looking to screen out the falcon. That's why it's called away. Go alpha way. Go up. So there. Go reproduce there. Because everyone else is in a worldly energy, in a culture that's allowed, that's gay energy. 1 John 2:15 again. Do not love the world or anything in the world. If anyone loves the world, love for the Father is not in them. During that time, they're in Rome. And the deity of Rome is Gaia. It's G. Gay I-A. The world is in a gay energy. And if you accept a culture that's allowed, so are you. And if you are, you don't focus on the core so that true love is not in you. It's that simple. Okay? This is why. And when you look at this, when you confound communication so you can control breeding and get attractive people to breed with scum and to have sex, you're pure evil. All this other stuff, giving people AIDS, drugging them, pharmaceuticals, pharmakeia, sorcery, all this stuff is just what comes with it. The core of it is confusion. Set, perhaps first and foremost, is a deity of confusion. What the whole purpose of life is to transcend and prepare to die an honorable death. Everything else is confusion. Okay? And how you do that is through the divine order, the core argument. It ends with this guy because no one's like him. See my key reasons on the top martial artist playlist. I made this video way longer than I wanted to, but I could tell that I emphasized the points a certain way that you'd be a fucking idiot to think for a moment that I'm wrong. I'll give you $5,000 if you can definitively prove me wrong about this. Nobody can. It is the logical assumption. It's how you should live the way you live life. It's the truth. It is the truth as communicated through nature and the essence of nature. They're superimposing it on. On is Heliopolis. On the supernatural or the essence of nature or the superman, the essence of being a man. I am the essence of being a man. Everyone else is a solid point of reference for gay energy, whether they're a brute or a geek. It is disgraceful for any person, any decent man to take part in any culture or activity that seeks to elevate the non-African martial art transcendent hero, someone who's not an African martial art transcendent hero, okay, to either the same level or above him. Okay, it is by default disgraceful. You're better off sexually abusing an innocent child and torturing them to death than to confuse people about the light on the stand.